What does FERMA mean to us in Wakulla County? As a small district, I want to say that the networking with some of our other small counties and our larger counties. We have a lot of networking that comes in, very important to us. We get to reach people that we normally don't get to reach. Our training, they help us a lot with our training. Probably a lot of training that we would not receive if we didn't have somebody like a FERMA to help us. A lot of support from other counties, the bigger counties that handle some things that we normally don't handle. We get that experience from them.
One of the things we do is we rely on the industry professionals to add expertise in all areas of our profession, from fully insured programs to self-insured ones, including health care, auto liability, workers' compensation, and so forth. And of course, our property is insured, but we tend to find large deductibles, and we have to account for that and finance for that in some cases. What you'll find in the risk management program with school systems, you'll find that some school systems are the largest employer in their particular county, and they have to deal with a multitude of risks that are associated with those large districts. And we take the experience from the large districts and we share that even with the smaller districts. And by coming together as an organization the way we do, we're able to share all of that data, the best practices and so forth, and rely on each other's experience in the different areas that we may excel at.
Hi, my name is David Stevens. I'm the risk manager for Citrus County Schools. And about 6 years ago, I was a middle school principal. And the superintendent called and said, "How would you like to be the risk manager for the district?" And I graciously accepted because she's a superintendent. And we're here really to talk about a couple organizations. First is FERMA, and it has been an outstanding organization for me because it helped me develop as a risk manager. They're very innovative, they're cutting edge, they lead you in new directions to help you do a better job. The other one is Florida School Board Insurance Trust. They are the same kind of organization, and with both these organizations' help, I have been able to cut workers' comp claims by 43%. We have been able to open wellness centers for our employees. There's just a lot of great ideas that come from FERMA. So I would encourage everyone to support FERMA.
This is my 24th year as a member of the FERMA organization, and I count it as the most important organization in the state of Florida for any school board risk manager to be a part of. If your school board risk manager is not participating in the FERMA organization, they are certainly missing out on one of the most important resources and tools that your school district can use to protect the assets and the safety of the children in your school district. So when you get back to your school district, I would strongly consider that if your risk manager is not participating in the FERMA organization, that you speak to them about becoming a participant and a member of FERMA.
I've been a member of FERMA for 28 years. I'm a past president of FERMA, and I have had so many opportunities for resources, sharing different opportunities in the risk management field with my colleagues across the state. One in particular that I really want to share with you was when Hurricane Andrew hit Miami-Dade Public Schools in 1992, causing us, in effect, a $100 million loss. I had such resources from the risk management community to help me engage and to go through the process of adjusting that loss. It really made a difference. In the employee benefits area, where we have a $400 million self-insured employee benefit program, I'm able to share thoughts and processes and risk solutions that all the risk managers across the state continually share opportunities for solutions for the education of our kids here in Florida.
I've been attending FERMA meetings for about 17 years now. In my capacity with FSBIT, I work with 10 school districts in all areas of risk management. I think the FERMA conference is one of the best in-services that we have available to us as risk management and risk management personnel. I heartily endorse support and participation in the Florida Educational Risk Management Association.
As a risk manager, I wear many hats. I'm responsible for the health and employee benefits of 25,000 employees, their dependents, and our retirees. I'm responsible to design, manage, and evaluate health and wellness programs designed to minimize our healthcare costs and improve the health and well-being of district staff. It's that district staff whose job it is to educate our students and prepare them for the global economy. I also am responsible for risk transfer, mitigation, and loss control. In doing so, I provide property and casualty insurance, safety programs, and many other activities.
And I handle risk management and benefits. And one of the other areas that we work with in the district is management for safety. And recently we were awarded the REMS grant, which is the Readiness Emergency Management School Grant, and we participated in an active shooter scenario and a parent reunification desktop activity with our local law enforcement and emergency management community, which was very successful, and it is a tool that we use to keep the students in district safe and keep us active in exercising. So should there be a real life scenario, we're prepared, and our administration and community is prepared as well.
And one of the many jobs that risk managers have each year is to analyze our loss trends. And in Hernando County, we review those on a monthly and quarterly basis. One of the trends that we noticed in Hernando County were excessive losses involving utility carts. And those types of equipment include golf carts, gators, larger lawn equipment. Usually individuals that come in to those jobs, which are custodial or lawn maintenance jobs, don't always have the proper training, and we recognize that with our loss trends. So we developed a safety program, including writing a script, videoing the proper use of those equipments at each site, and developing checklists for our supervisors to review with our employees. So prior to utilizing those types of equipment, the employees are required to go through the safety training program, which is about a 10 to 12 minute interactive video. They are required to take a 20 question test and then go through a safety checklist with the supervisor, which includes a tour of the equipment that they're going to be operating. Once that's finished and the supervisor signs off on it, all of the information is sent to risk management. We review it, make sure it was done properly, and we issue a cart ID so we know who is authorized to use the equipment or not. And then we can keep track of any future losses that occur to see if that training program is working, and then we'll analyze that and possibly look at other training opportunities to help mitigate our losses.
One of the biggest areas we deal with is in the workers' comp. People don't understand that a large school district has a lot of employees beyond teachers, which is what most people think of when they think of school districts. And by having an effective work comp program, we get our employees the treatment that they need when they're injured to return to work. And that helps our district in a wide variety of ways, including the fact that the employees are returning back to work as soon as they are medically able. They are not having to hire out as many substitutes to perform jobs if the injured worker is in fact a teacher, or have a school that goes without services because that particular employee was unavailable for work. So by having an effective work comp program where you are monitoring the claims, following through with your employees and with their treatment to return them to work as soon as they're medically able, we're not only able to provide better service to our district, we're also able to save money.
I have been on the board of FERMA. I am actually the past president this year, and have found it to be a wonderful opportunity to network, to get to know other districts, their constraints, their demographics, the issues, compare those items, and so we can be more effective and efficient and be able to put more money back in our classrooms.
And my position is really to support the selection and implementation of quality benefit programs for our district. For example, there's medical, dental, life insurance, disability, tax shelters, wellness, and many others. The purpose is to attract talented educational professionals, satisfy their life needs so that they can really focus on educating the children.